Well, I haven't had much controversy with my videos, but hopefully this one will do it. Hi, welcome back to TeaWTia, and bitch, I got the fucking tea today. I thought it would be a cool idea to do, videos about specifically Black people because Black History Month is approaching. Isn't that crazy how we get a whole month, but it's the shortest month of the year? Yeah, that's funny, right? That's really funny. But so I thought I would take some extra days in January and make it Black History Month. So happy Black History Month, guys. As you see the title of this video, Why I'm Scared of Black Men. It's a thing. And full disclaimer, I do not believe that every Black man thinks this way or is this way. This is strictly just my experience, and I know a lot of Black women have had the same experiences. I feel like it's not an open environment to say how we really feel about Black men because, we get this, we get that, we get all this criticism, we have all this stuff coming on us, and now we have our own women talk. Yes, y'all need to listen to your own women because it's not coming from a place of hate or disdain, or it's coming out of frustration, honestly. I don't know what else to do. It's kind of personal, but I legitimately have a fear of Black men. And it's taken me some time to really process it because it's funny to say and it's funny to think about, oh, I'm scared of Black men. Or what am I, a white woman? Or, the police? I know, it's crazy, but it's legit. I feel very afraid and very just unprotected when I'm around Black men. And I will tell you the reasons why. I also want to state that I will be using the phrase I feel like throughout this entire thing. This is just how I feel. This is not what I believe to be the hardcore, can't change it truth. This is just how I feel about Black men. So bear with me. I feel like Black men are usually overly masculine. And what I mean by that is they just try not to be women, if that makes sense. They're very dominant and aggressive for usually no reason. They're quick to anger. They're quick to frustrate. They don't communicate well or at all, honestly. They just completely shut down. There's nothing until he decides he wants to talk to you. That scares me. I also feel like they don't respect women in general. It's not even a Black woman thing. It's just like, I feel like they don't respect women at all. That scares me. And they don't talk to you, but at you. Like they're ordering you around. That scares me because you're not my boss. You're not my commander. You're not my general. Like, why are you barking at me? Scares me. I feel like they don't usually like Black women, especially Black women who are independent and strong-minded. Yeah, I feel like they don't really like that. And they use the excuse, oh, well, Black women are just loud or they're just not my type. And going back, because I definitely made a video about this. What gives you the right to think that you can preference or make something make a whole race your preference and not be considered colorist? Like, that doesn't make any sense. Oh, well, that's just what I like. You're attracted to skin color? That scares me. I don't want to say they don't like smart women, but they don't usually. They're with women who don't think for themselves, that are codependent, that call them for every little thing, every little decision they make. Y'all get me? Like, they assert that type of dominance. And it's just like, that scares me. I feel like they do not talk about how they feel at all unless they're angry or horny. You won't know what's going on with them. You won't know what's going through their head. They were never in an environment where that was okay to open up how they felt. And that scares me because I'm like, if you can't let me know how you're feeling, How is it gonna work? How are we gonna have a relationship? Like, if you can't let me know what's going on with you. I feel very judged when I walk into a room full of black men. I feel like they are looking at me, and not in a way of like admiration. It's more like, oh, is that really what she's wearing? Look at her hair, look at those shoes. It's just like they pick you apart. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking at you, they're looking at you. Like they're looking for something that they can pick on, something that they can see and laugh with their little friends about. Like, it's not a inviting environment. And they have no censor. Vulgar in some instances. Like, I know we hear it all the time, like the cat calls. I know y'all have walked past a group of black men and have either gotten made fun of or over sexualized. And y'all could be like, oh, that's all men. But it specifically, that feeling of black men doing that, it's so like humiliating in a way. Like, I'm like, my own race don't be fucking with me like that. My own race want to pick me apart like that. I'm like, okay, that scares me. I feel like most of them haven't had solid unconditional love. I feel like they either don't have a dad in their life or a father figure in their life, or their mom is trying to raise her perfect man. The mom isn't even doing it out of love. She's doing it to get something, you know? So it's not unconditional love. It's just like, I'm trying to build a nigga that I would like, you know? That really can affect somebody. It can make them feel like something they aren't. Like, having a mom always praise you, always tell you you're the best. Don't let any of these hoes like step on you. My son, my son, don't let me catch you talking about my son. Like, just be like, they be doing too much with their son. Do you realize that's your son and not your husband? Like, okay, that scares me. The last one, I feel like I'm just not good enough. The reason why, my whole fear from black men comes from growing up. Like, you have these ruthless little boys just saying and doing anything they feel like, grabbing girls' asses, telling them that they don't look good, that making fun of their hair. And then you put these men out into the world that were reciprocating the same behavior as little kids, as full-grown men. That's a deeply rooted issue, honey. Like, you can't be doing all that. You can't think that that's okay to tear your own women down. Does that make you feel good? Like, I don't know. I understand when a bitch is just looking busting, you gotta be like, yo, look, what the fuck is this bitch wearing? I guess I wasn't a traditional black girl, if that makes sense. I don't know what the fuck that means. But I know in the environment that I grew up, there was a specific way that a black girl, I guess, acted or was expected to act. And I wasn't like that. I kept to myself. I was very respectful. I liked to read and write. I was very timid. I didn't say much. Like, I couldn't tell you how I felt. And that made me an easy target too. So yeah, but I usually got bullied by black guys, and I guess that's why I'm scared of them. But I also feel like there's a lot of unresolved issues that I saw as a little kid still in grown ass men today. And it needs to change. It needs to stop, and we need to have a conversation about it. I'm not trying to accuse. I'm not coming at nobody no type of way. It's just, this is literally just how I personally feel about black men. They scare me, and honestly, it's so much so I think I need therapy for it. Like, I don't know. It's not that I'm not attracted to them. God knows I want me some chocolate. It's just I do not know how to go about it. I hate to say I'm not the typical black girl, because we come in all shades, shapes, personalities. It doesn't matter. And, you can't ever define a black girl. But the way I grew up in the environment that I did, I felt like I was very different, and I felt like my difference wasn't okay. I'm scared, and I don't want to be scared no more. And I feel like this is the way to open up and, hear what y'all got to say, because I don't know. Let me know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. This is me trying to reach out. I'm trying to find out what's going on. But that's a wrap. I'm tired. Let me tell you about my day. It was long. That's it. As always, if you want to email me for any advice, give me the TeaWTia@gmail.com. I gotta go because y'all bitches are killing me with this shit. God.